Gurave Namah. Om Sri Gurave Namah. Om Sri Gurave Namah.
Once, someone asked Sri Nana Garu, "What are the achievements of your guru?" Sri Nana Garu replied, "The achievements of my guru are unseen and unheard. The path that Sri Ramana suggested is the direct path. In the field of metaphysics, Sri Ramana preached in such a manner that one attains the ultimate state of self-realization effortlessly and painlessly. Isn't it a great achievement? Once, I went to an eye specialist to get one of my eyes operated on. After a few minutes, the doctor said, 'You can leave.' Then I asked him, 'What about the anesthesia and the surgery?' He replied, 'We are done with both anesthesia and surgery.' I felt the surgery to be similar to Sri Bhagavan's work, that is, effortless and painless."
Once, Sri Nana Garu visited London and gave a discourse. After the sermon, everyone left except one old English lady. Even after everyone dispersed, Sri Nana Garu was surprised to see an old lady sitting. Sri Nana Garu asked his attendant to find out why she stayed back. The attendant asked her, "Why didn't you leave? Sri Nana Garu wants to know the reason for your stay back?" The old lady replied, "I stayed to express my gratitude towards Sri Nana Garu." Sri Nana Garu said, "Why is she so grateful? She should have left the place like any other devotee who attended the sermon." She replied, "I have been performing several spiritual practices for 5 years. I have been meditating, performing japa, and doing several prayers by visiting the church. Whatever I could not achieve in all the 5 years through my spiritual practices, I achieved it in your presence within 5 minutes." Sri Nana Garu said, "I felt my very purpose of visiting England was fulfilled by listening to this single sentence. It reminded me of Sri Ramakrishna's utterance, 'It is glorious even to serve one man.'"
Once, an old lady visited Sri Nana Garu along with her granddaughter. She told Sri Nana Garu, "Both my son and daughter-in-law expired within a gap of 1 year. My granddaughter has become very anxious as her father expired 10 months after her mother's death. Currently, she is experiencing utmost dismay. She is unable to transcend her sorrow." Then Sri Nana Garu turned towards the granddaughter and said, "Removing your sorrow is child's play for me. It takes me no time to release you from your sorrow. The very purpose of my advent onto the earth is to eradicate the sorrow. It is my natural work. Your sorrow will vanish within 5 days." Thus Sri Nana Garu assured a fearless state to that girl.
A devotee's only son, who was 24 years of age, expired suddenly due to dengue fever. She lived very near Sri Nana Garu's residence. Hence Sri Nana Garu came to console her. On seeing Sri Nana Garu, the devotee said, "From today onwards, my relationship with my son has ended. However, your relationship with my son continues. Only you have to bear his responsibility till he gets liberated." Stating thus, She did not even cry but bade farewell to her son amidst the chanting of the 1000 verses of Vishnu. It is a perfect instance to narrate how Guru reduces the effect of destiny and makes us sorrow less.
Once, a 70-year-old man from New York watched Sri Nana Garu weep for an hour when an old lady narrated her story. The old man was unaware of anything remarkable happening to himself while he stayed with Sri Nana Garu. Then a few days after his departure, he realized that a sadness that had accompanied him all his life had vanished entirely.
Sri Nana Garu said, "If 100 people visit my house, 95 of them come to relieve their mental sorrow. Only 5 of them come in search of the truth. I don't give any medicines to such sorrowful people. Rather I do counseling and tell them the reason for their sorrow in an understandable manner. When the cause is eradicated, even the sorrow gets annihilated. I tell them the means to get rid of their sorrow. More than 50% of them become sorrow-free. Even my residence resembles a hospital."
All gurus are dalaris or intermediaries. It means gurus always try to unite a person with God. I am also a dalari. A quote from Sadhguru Sri Nana Garu's speech.
Shri Guru, Shiva Guru, Hari Guru, Hridi Guru, Jaya Guru, Jagat Guru, Jnana Guru, Sri Nana Sadguru, Priya Guru, Prabhu Guru, Parama Guru, Pavana Guru, Prema Guru, Pramoda Guru, Purna Guru, Sri Nana Sadguru, Ramya Guru, Ramana Guru, Nirmala Guru, Nirguna Guru, Nirvikara Guru, Nirakara Guru, Nirbhaya Guru, Sri Nana Sadguru, Vinamra Guru, Vishishta Guru, Brahma Guru, Brahmanda Guru, Dhyana Guru, Jaya Guru, Divya Guru, Sri Nana Sadguru, Sahaja Guru, Sundara Guru, Satya Guru, Shanti Guru, Karya Guru, Karana Guru, Karunya Guru, Sri Nana Sadguru, Anta Guru, Ananda Guru, Ananta Guru, Adarsha Guru, Ajata Guru, Advaita Guru, Adbhuta Guru, Sri Nana Sadguru.